Hi, I'm Kim Thorpe from Interface Consultants. I'm here to talk to you about why projects succeed and why projects fail. One of the concepts I'm going to talk about today, which I've found really powerful in my professional business, is that of Professor Wilfred Kruger. He is a German professor and has shared with us a model around managing the non-conscious parts of project management. We all know that the main parts of project management are cost, quality, and time. And we all know that project management teaches us about and gives us tools to be able to manage those things. In amongst that, in the middle of that, you have issue management. And traditionally, change managers have been given tools to be able to manage the issues that arise within that triangle around cost, quality and time. And we have tools that do that. We have training that provides us with that. And we have many spreadsheets that have been used to manage the issues that arise in a large project. The reason that we focus on those things is because we can grasp them. They're logical, they're rational, we can count them, and we like that because it gives us that illusion around control. However, when we think about, if you think about projects that you've been on that haven't met their targets, the outcomes have gone over time or quality or cost, it's not these things up here that contribute most to the success or failure of projects. In my experience, there's the things that have made projects or helped projects succeed or not have been things like, who is the promoter or who are the promoters of a project? What do we know about them? How do they support it? Is the sponsor behind the project completely? And also, who are the opponents of the project? Who are the people who are going to be most impacted and likely to not support the project? Even more important now, the promoters have a positive impact on the project, and obviously the opponents will bring a project down where they can. Even more importantly, you've got potential promoters. So you might know who the promoters are within a project, but who are the potential promoters? How do we identify them? How do we support them? And also, who are the hidden opponents? So we may be able to see some opponents. We may not be able to, we certainly can't see the hidden opponents. So within a project, you have these dynamics that are unseen. And that's the main point of Wilfred Kruger's model, is that above the water, these things are seen and can be tracked and we have tools. The rest of this is below the water. So it's like an iceberg, if you like, where most of the iceberg is unseen. Now you'll notice that back down here that a lot of these things can be summarised in terms of perception. What are people's perceptions of the project? What are their beliefs about its likelihood of succeeding? What are its beliefs about project managers, about the program management? And over here you've got, where's the power base? What are the politics behind the project? So all these things here, in my experience, are things that have directly contributed to the success or failure of a particular project. And what do we know about these things? Firstly, they're very much around the emotional sphere, and to dig into these aspects of a project success requires social skills, emotional intelligence, because these are all non-conscious. They're not seen and they're not consciously managed. You can't consciously tell if someone is a promoter or an opponent within a project necessarily. So in my experience, these are the unseen parts. The unseen parts of a project are the things that make the critical difference. And there's the dichotomy. We see these things up here, but the most critical parts of that determine the project's success are unseen here. They're non-conscious, and what I'm saying is a brain-savvy approach to project management helps uncover these areas of the culture that will determine your project's success. I'm reminded of the story of the Titanic and its sinking. The captain of the Titanic didn't actually sail into an iceberg. He thought he was missing the iceberg. But in fact, the Titanic, the side of the Titanic was ripped into by the part of the iceberg that wasn't seen. And there is one of the world's greatest maritime disasters based on the shape of an iceberg. So, let Interface help you become brain savvy and system savvy and help you develop some tools to better manage the non-conscious and unseen parts of your project. Thank you.